All right, historic day in the making. I want to bring in Miss Teen Crypto, Randi Hipper. Randi, Miss Former, you're not a teen anymore, but listen, you were out there telling folks about this for a long time, telling your friends when you were in grade school. So you understood this, but now it feels like everyone's understanding. Wall Street's understanding, and you got an administration that understands. Put into perspective just how big today is with respect to this crypto industry, blockchain, and the future of the U.S. dollar.
This is a major day for the industry because this is one of the first major crypto bills to be signed into law. And now stable coins are a huge proponent of crypto trading to begin with. And so now with the Genius Act, you're going to see the banks jump right into this space and create a stable coin frenzy. This is a testing ground to see what the consumer demand is for stable coins. And then you could look internationally as well, where certain countries have high levels of inflation. So people are going to go look to save their purchasing power in things like stable coins and Bitcoin.
You know, what's interesting to me is that for a long time, the narrative was that crypto would challenge or create a problem for fiat currency, particularly the U.S. dollar. And in some ways, it feels like the stable coin could actually be saving the U.S. dollar.
Absolutely. I like to say it brings hyper-dollarization. It's more accessibility because people, just like Bitcoin, are able to download a digital wallet, acquire Bitcoin, and transact. The same thing would go for stable coins.
So with that in mind, we just have Vlad Tenev from Robinhood on. He described a litany of products that they're putting out there. Again, the staking, I don't know too much, the perpetual stuff. Wall Street is in big time already, and I've always been leery, and I told all my crypto guests for the last 5-10 years, right? I'm worried about Wall Street entering this because I don't trust Wall Street, right? But on the other hand, it gives it huge credibility, and we can see where it's going now. How do you feel about all of these products, and can we lose sight of why crypto, particularly Bitcoin, was so attractive in the first place?
No, because Bitcoin is something that offers a decentralized money, something we can own. We can be our own bank, have censorship-resistant transactions. But at the same time, this is a decentralized, permissionless space, so we technically cannot give permission. Wall Street does see crypto slightly as competition because of the accessibility, the 24/7 trading. But also, we're seeing crypto exchanges come out with products, not necessarily in the U.S. yet, but internationally, where they're offering tokenized stocks. And Wall Street knows that, hey, if we're going to have 24/7 trading with crypto, we got to catch up with that too.
Explain how the tokenized stocks work.
It's pretty much going to be the same thing as you going to the stock exchange and buying your stock or going to your brokerage account and purchasing it, except that it's digital and it's probably going to have a more accessibility, meaning 24/5 or 24/7 trading, which differs from the traditional markets where holidays, the markets are closed, and the same with banks, but Bitcoin and crypto is always open.
So I got to ask you now, you've been giving me targets all along the way. We've made a major breakout. We're consolidating a little bit here. Where do you see Bitcoin by the end of the year?
I would like to see the psychological level of $150,000 to excite people. I think 120K was definitely a level to watch. And so 150K to 200,000 would be my bold prediction for the end of the year.
Great stuff. Randi, always appreciate you. Ahead of the curve at such a young age. We'll be right back, folks.